Right, today the wife's asked me to make some little shelving for the boys' desktop. She basically says she doesn't want anything equal, level, straight or anything like that. Of course, straight to a degree of it will be able to take things, but she wants one shelf here, one shelf there, one divider there, one divider there, and basically erratic. So, okay, I'll come up with a basic idea. I'll try and put it together. But before I did that, I was in the process of just milling out some timbers. If you can imagine putting a dado down there, and then use a router. Okay, on the router table. You've got the mitre. Get rid of the blade and I can demonstrate on here. You've got your mitre gauge and you're running it through. The router's taking it off there. Trouble is, the router wants to push it over and move it about and you're doing your damnedest to hold it tight. Very difficult. Something needs to be thought of. A solution needs to be made to make this more accurate and simple to do. So let's go to the router station. Now you can see here my dilemma. There's the router bit. If I put my rip fence on, which I could do, then yes, I can do that end bit. If I want to do another one there, and another one there, and another one here, I'm going across here. Yeah, it's not really viable. This is my dust extractor for the rip fence. So it's going to be covered, which means I'm not going to have enough space to do that one. And if I try it like this, it's going to go like this. It's going to, because of the way a router moves, it's going to want to dig in as it's going through. And all I can do is that to hold it still. It's not going to be perfect. Okay, got an idea. Follow with me. Let's say we have here bench dogs. Let's use them. Putting something against it like that. Yeah, it's okay, but you need a million different size pieces of wood. That's no good. So, but take it from there because that's a positive. If we then get a piece of board and drill through, a little bigger than this, and drill through a series of holes so we can move this big amounts. And then something on here we can loosen and move fine amounts. That way then we can set it properly up to it, and when we've got a wood there, we can set it to exactly lock it off. And on the end there, a couple of bearings make things move smoothly. Right, well that's an idea, here we go. Like this. Right, there for my bench dogs. Here's a track with a bolt. Okay. Take for instance, there we are, that's not enough. Move to there. That'll be enough. Still more to go. So we need something in there that will slide up to it and clamp down. But obviously wood, especially with a router, it's going to snag and snatch on it. So I've drilled out a couple of holes under there. Let's shove some bearings in. Drill them straight into the wood. As long as the holes are a bit smaller than the bolt, the thread will bite in. It's not a stress point really. It's not going to come back out. It's a good quality plywood. Right. So now we've got bearings. The things won't snag anymore. It's going to run lovely on that. Now we just need a locking device on there. So I'll put a bolt through it. And what I've done is I've put a rubber there that will compress and then a spacer to keep that balanced. It's a little bit higher than it. I'm going to push down, that will splay out and grip it good and properly. And there we are. Slack it off. Fully adjustable. Chic. Ready for the job that we need. blocked off. And now we've got it, like with any other rip fence, we've just got to keep the thing pushed that way and through we go. I've used it to rip through all these lot, it works well, it's kept everything level, but already I'm thinking to myself, probably I need this a little bit longer. So I've got a lead bearing there first, because there you're just a little bit close to that before you hit it. So maybe I just make another one of these with a bigger mouth and 3 bearings on it instead. Okay, right, let's get on with the project, which is making this set of shelves. Now that I've got a jig that works, and I can do the joints. So that's all the bits cut to size, jointed out, ready for final sanding down, and then I can just glue it all together, get the final assembly done. I think it's turning out higgledy-piggledy enough to make her happy. You know, women, we'll see when I've done it. Let me get up and get it all sanded down. Okay, that's all sanding down done. Now I'm just going to give it a clean off and then get it assembled. Just remember what order we've got to go back in on, which will be as much fun as anything else, and get it assembled. That one should match that one. It does. Okay, that's the shape. Clamp it up, leave it overnight, tomorrow, a little sand over, and then a couple of coats of polyurethane, and job will be done. don't worry, I've still got plenty of plants left. Right, that's me for today. Leave it to cook overnight. Back tomorrow to do the finishes, and that's it. See you tomorrow. Okay, good morning, and I think it's now time to get out the plants. Final sanding down, give it a coat of varnish, and that's the job done. Okay, that will do for the first coat. Wait for that to dry and then I'll give it a quick rub over and a second coat. You can see the advantage of having this upstairs area, can't you? Or one, I can get to work in a dust-free environment, nice bright area, and I can carry on working downstairs even though I've got things varnished and drying. Ah, there. That is now done. After having two coats of polyurethane varnish, a good rubbing down, a bit of wire wool at the end just to take off any dust that it might have picked up, and that's now ready to go. Okay, right, job done. Thanks for joining us again. See you again next time. Goodbye.